Howdy, folks. Howdy. Hey, just wanting to come out and do a quick little video for you, a Muncie story that just came up to mind not too long ago. When I was growing up, me and my family, we lived in a little old place, in very southern San Diego County, California, out by the mountains, and we had all kinds of critters. Made it fun though. We had horses and cows and pigs and goats and chickens and oh my gosh, I'll tell you 100 stories about all that. That was the normal stuff we had. Then it went silly, went south after that. But one of my favorites was we had this old billy goat named Buford. I don't know how, why, whatever. But I'm sure he was supposed to just be just a slaughter goat, But it turned out he was just cool. So next thing you know, he's hanging around. And Dad, you know how you do with the billy goat. You push against their head. Ooh, they like that, man. He's a little baby, but he's digging it. He'll push back and he'll rear up. You know how they do it. Try to hit you, knock you down. Butt heads, just loved it, loved it, loved it. But he just loved Dad. Dad had a way with animals anyway. But he put a leather strap around Buford's neck. Like a tool, it was a tool pouch, and he literally had like pliers and screwdrivers and just baling wire. And I've seen Dad. He was under the car one time and just hollered for Buford. Man, here comes Buford down from the hill. Ooh, he did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Dad had pet his head a little bit and to get him a wrench or But anyway, pushing on his head. Yeah, well, that was funny when he was little. But boy, it wasn't funny. He started getting bigger. I mean, he would just blast you, about bust your hip. And he got bigger and bigger and bigger, like billy goats do, and stinkier and meaner, and horns and attitude. We had this old swing out in the place, up on the poles anyway, but had like a 2 by 12 wooden deck with ropes. That's about the extent of our swing. But anyway, we get swinging on that thing. That old billy goat come over there. Well, we'd put our feet out in front of us and pow, hit that billy goat. Ooh, he liked that, man. He'd rear back and he'd want more. And we'd get swinging higher and higher. And after a while, you'd tilt your feet up and hold that board up. And pow, boy, he'd hit heads with that 2 by 12. Knock him a few feet back. And he'd sit and he'd have to stop and think about that. Well, that might not be the thing to do. So he kind of left us alone for a while. But I remember, I think it was either my mother or maybe it was somebody visiting. But old Buford boy, he came up behind him and just bam, knocked him down ornery. And I think that was, I don't recall, but that was the last we've seen of Buford. I don't recall what happened to him, but I do know that was the last time I saw Buford in living form. He might have been on the platter. I didn't even know it, but it was just crazy. Uh, it's fun growing up on a farm like that. You don't think of it at the time, but it was. Goodness, we rode horses, we rode cows, we rode bicycles, motorcycles, dune buggies, just wild Indians, wild Indians. It was so fun. But I wanted to keep it short, 3.5 minutes. Right on. Love you guys. I do. I mean it. Come see me, man. Adios.